Good evening. Call the meeting to order at 7:04 p.m. Inform the public we are returning from an executive session. Do I have a motion to accept the minutes?
Motion to accept the minutes as printed.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
They are approved. Department heads, Jim?
I will be brief. I missed last month, so in December, the police department logged 1,466 incidents and charged 48 people with crime. There were 3 non-fatal overdoses in that month. This month, we've logged 1,138 incidents and charged 45. There were 2 non-fatal overdoses. In the 2-month period, some significant events that we've had, we had a theft of snowblowers from Lowe's, a significant amount, and they were going around southeastern Mass doing it, and the officers and detectives did an excellent job of working with our partners elsewhere and have figured out who was responsible for that. They're actually in jail. We had an armed robbery at gas station 138 that we're still working on, but we have some good leads on that. We had a group that was repeatedly coming to the Walmart on 44. We made them famous on social media, and we got them too. These were not good people. Lengthy criminal histories. Unfortunately, on Christmas Eve day, there was an unattended death at a gas station on Route 138. It was the clerk. There was nothing suspicious about that. It was just a very unfortunate event where a 22-year-old male died. It appears to be just medically related. On January 15th, the officers conducted a motor vehicle stop on a suspicious vehicle and located a loaded .25 caliber semi-auto pistol and the accoutrements for drug dealing. And everyone heard on the 16th, we had the armed and barricaded incident with shots fired. On the 11th, we conducted the compliance checks that we had warned everyone we were going to do. And unfortunately, there were 2 failures, the hibachi sushi buffet and slap shots. Our lockup project is nearly complete. They're down to their final punch list, and hopefully it'll be done at the end of this week.
Okay, thank you. My suggestion is we set a hearing in 2 weeks for both of those establishments that failed the compliance checks, which would bring us to... Mrs. Smith, are you out the week of the 7th?
I leave on the 3rd, Joe.
Okay.
Officer Pacheco,
So I will
Detective
be gone
Pacheco,
then.
is not available the week of
the
the
7th.
6th through the 10th.
So why, does the 14th work for everybody then?
Yes.
I would think so.
Okay, so Randy, can you set that up for 7 o'clock on the 14th? Both of the establishments? Okay. Can I have that in a motion?
Motion to accept.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thanks. Thanks, Jim.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Dave, do you have anything for us?
No, sir.
Okay, thank you. Thanks. We have no appointments this evening, no public hearings, new business. We have the second round of tag days. These are the out-of-town tag day requests, and they fill up extensive dates which have been approved by Randy. What's the board's pleasure?
Motion to accept.
All in favor?
Aye.
Those are approved. No other new business, old business. Mrs. Donahue?
I have nothing.
Mrs. Smith? Okay. Town Administrator's report, Mr. Buckner.
On the FY18 budget, the Finance Committee's guidance letter for the FY18 budget has gone out to department heads. Deadline for submittals is February 10th. On the 40B project, Main Street Estates, Town Council has his written decision completed. Denial was based on a state statutory minimum of 5,000 square foot lots and 50 feet of frontage, which many of the lots did not meet. So now it's up to the applicant whether to appeal. I put together a list of my main duties that I can go over with Dave as we meet between now and April. So if the board sees anything that I might have missed, because I'm sure I did, let me know. Upcoming next Selectmen's meeting, January 31st. John McGarry of the Veterans Committee would like to come in and make some presentations on 2 fallen heroes from World War II, Private First Class Francis J. Murphy and Sergeant Thomas M. Hopkins. Tomorrow I have a meeting at the Southeastern Mass Health Group. We're looking at preliminary health insurance rates for FY18, and a Sursage monthly meeting the following Wednesday, February 1st in Mansfield.
Thanks, Randy. Any questions for Randy? Selectmen's report, Mrs. Donahue.
I have nothing.
Mrs. Smith. Okay. Correspondence. We have correspondence from a Raynham resident. I'm going to decline to state his name only because it had to do with some medical stuff, out of respect for him and his address, but it was a great letter, and I'm going to read it. In any line of work, there is good and bad. I was sent to the hospital by ambulance on Wednesday, November 23rd. Despite being in anaphylactic shock with my eyes closed and unable to speak, I had the wherewithal to know I was in exceptional care. I'm not sure if the EMTs are under employment. In the case they are, which they are, I want to comment that they arrived at my house swiftly and made decisions like not using an EpiPen unless absolutely necessary due to knowledge gained on the scene that amongst other exceptional things they did. If you can look up whether the EMT in the back of the ambulance on 1123, can you let him know? I cannot express how exceptional he is at his job and how appreciative I am for the expertise and care. I think we always enjoy getting those types of comments from our residents, even in the more unfortunate circumstances, but it seems to ended well.
I'm glad he turned out okay.
Yes.
He's a friend of mine.
We have a copy of the correspondence sent to department heads from the Finance Committee as we start the FY18 budget cycle. And as Randy alluded to, we have a copy of the decision from the North Main Street project, which is extensive, and we thank the Board of Appeals for their work on that. No other correspondence. The press is not with us this evening. No emergency business. There's no members of the community with us this evening. I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion to sign the bills and call it a day.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
We are adjourned. Thank you.